I'm watching that video and reading some comments from the sharpening video. Isn't that neat, friends? How that the friends, if you there's let's just say sharpening a power saw can be a lot of problems for a lot of people. I'll tell you quite honestly. I'm gonna shut this down.
Oh, you guys, come on.
I was trying to get them dogs to shush up over there. So, friends, why did I open a YouTube channel? Why did I start a YouTube channel? I didn't need to start a YouTube channel. It wasn't I don't know. I didn't need to. There was no. The only. I'll be quite honest with you. The only method of madness that was behind the YouTube channel was filing a power saw. All the videos that were out there on people that don't know what they're doing. Just plain don't know what they're doing. We're talking big YouTubers, friends. Okay? They don't know what they're doing in this particular field. Friends, how long have you been filing a power saw? Seriously, I'm talking to you. All 75,000 of yous. Probably there's lots of yous out there that have. Lots of tree guys, loggers, that know how to sharpen a power saw. Iron Horse does. Kenzie's probably does. Friends, I make a living on a power saw and have for about 25 years. So I have to sharpen the sucker in order for my job to go smoothly. So when I came on YouTube and started watching YouTube, believe it or not, was around the time that I opened my channel. I was busy working, feeding a family, friends. I never sat around watching YouTube. That wasn't a thing for me until about 5 years ago. And I came across a video from a big YouTuber, like massive. And the title of the video was something like how to properly sharpen a power saw or a chainsaw. How to properly sharpen your... I thought, hey, this is great. I'll watch this. Well, friends, I was sadly... But not only was I mistaken that... Well, I was disappointed. But what it did for me, and I should thank that man actually today, because it was the catalyst for me. I thought to myself, at the time, this man had probably 600,000 subscribers. Okay? 600,000 people tuning into his channel, learning that this was the way, however he was doing it, which was absolutely backwards and asinine. And telling people certain things like, for instance, you know the ones that we all hear out there, the wives' tales. Everybody says them because they steal each other's videos and they go try and make a video of themselves. It's that's YouTube. It's what it is. You can be an expert on anything in 2 days. Just watch YouTube videos. You can tell who's watched whose video, and it's terrible. I'm just saying, friends, like, have your own experience for starters. And if you don't, I don't know how to fix a dryer. I don't know how to fix a washing machine. I don't know how to drywall. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. If I've ever done anything on this channel that I don't really know what I'm doing, but I want to show you, watch me do it, watch me goof it all up, then that's about the only time I'll say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but let's give it a shot. This is how I do it. Do you know what I mean? Not how to properly sharpen or how to... So I got a little bit... I could only take it for so much longer. So I carried on with my life, and I thought, but it stuck with me, friends. And then I saw some other ones, and I started going into it. This is the straight up truth, friends. This is how it happened. I'm telling you, it's how it happened. So I would go, oh, here's another one. Let's look at this guy, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, what is this guy talking about? He's actually doing it backwards. He's telling people. And he's got his micrometer out, and he's measuring every tooth, and he's saying if you hit 1 or 2 teeth, that you're supposed to take file those 2 teeth, and then file the whole chain back to the... So here I was, listening to this stuff and watching people do it, and people on YouTube teaching their subscribers and their friends how to do this stuff. So now he's not only wasting his own time, he's choosing to teach it to people and waste their lives away as well. That's how I saw it. That's just me. I'm just one man watching one channel. Okay? And I thought to myself, I can't have it. I can't do this. And as a matter of fact, I think my first power saw sharpening video, I was on site, Victor was with me, and I said, this is driving me nuts. I'm going to do it. And I did it. And I said, okay, listen, friends. And I said something along the lines of, well, you don't have to worry no more because I'm here to show you how to... It sounded pompous as hell. It truly did. It must sound just hilarious. But I got a lot of people saying to me on that video that, oh my goodness, Buck, and thank goodness. Thanks for the gullet thing. And then the gullet thing just took right off because a lot of people have never been taught that. They've never, ever been taught that. They look at the power saw, they file the chain, and they scrape it up, and they're lifting up and curling up. All of a sudden, their tooth is like this. They've got no hook, and their freaking saw, they have to crack their rakers right off the power saw in order for this little piece up here to cut any wood, to bite any wood. So I got frustrated with it. I couldn't watch anymore, and there was a lot. There really was. They're still out there. They're funny as hell. So I started doing them. I started doing a little one here and there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Neat. Anyways, what the hell am I talking about? Oh yeah. Why I opened. I always say opened. Why I started my YouTube channel. That was why. I couldn't take it. I'll fish out the video. I'll see if I can link it. It was funny. Victor was in behind me working away. And what I did, friends, is I was on site. So you could see we were a tree service. We were working with power saws, and I think there was even a chipper going. So here's a guy, he's in the industry, he's running a power saw, he lives on a power saw every day. So I'm talking about me. So you're watching me, and I was brush dragging and power saws going, and I get in the back of the pickup. I'm right in my pickup, and I'm filing the power saw, looking at you, talking to you. And I literally think I had like hardly any chain left at all on this chain. While I filed the power saw, I said, come on, let's go. And I grabbed the camera and I went over and I ripped through like some maple, some 12-inch maple or something like that. I forget. I think I ripped 3 or 4 rounds off, or 1 or 2, I forget. But it cut like a banshee. And it was just like from straight off the vise or straight off my back of my pickup to the log and whack, whack, whack. And it was cutting fine. Like, obviously I can get them cutting a little better than that. I needed to get back to work, but it was cutting good, like good. So I think for people, when they saw that, they thought, oh, that captured a couple folks. And what I thought was, hopefully some people will share this to people that have heard. So do you know what's very interesting? What's really cool, he's a good YouTuber. He was a lot bigger than I was. I don't know how many subs he's got now, but he was a lot bigger than I was. And he's a landscaper guy. Nice fella. He actually used to use files, and he used to do power saw videos all the time, still guy. And he would do all these videos. Nice fella. And he did something. I used to call him the micrometer man, because I think he talked about the micrometer. He's a nice guy. But I think he ended up shouting me out one time in a video, said, oh, kudos to Buck and Billy Ray Smith or something like that. And it had to do with either filing without the gauges. He says, I've dropped my gauges and I'm filing freehand now. Yeah, that's what it was. He's a good guy. So, and if you're using gauges, friends, hey, you know what? If you're running power saw now and again, hey, whatever. Do whatever you want. You're going to anyway. We all are. But if you want to learn to custom file your power saw, and I'm talking like not straight, I'm talking like change angles and get the thing cutting like freaking wildfire, then throw your freaking gauges in the garbage. Give them to somebody you don't like. Okay? Give them away and watch some of my videos of freehand power saw filing. You don't need to have no straight file going across the file. You do at the end. You do on your cleanup cuts, on your last, say, 4 or 5 strokes, your cleanup cuts. Your angle, your final angle, and your cleanup cuts. You don't have to worry about all the craziness you've been hearing over the years about all the teeth have got to be the exact. Here's another beauty. This is a beauty. Every tooth needs the exact same amount of strokes. Count your strokes. Count your strokes. Oh, and don't forget to get a Jiffy marker out or a piece of chalk and mark the tooth. Don't forget to mark the tooth. Geez, I don't know what'll happen to you if you don't do that. You might file it twice. No, you won't, because it's silver and shiny and you've just filed it. So it's got flakes of that's crazy doing all that stuff. If you do that stuff, you're probably thinking this guy's this Billy Ray. You think what you want. I'm just telling you, you don't need to waste all this time with all these crazy things. That if you just grab a file and file the thing. What happens when your grandson comes up to you? Because there's going to be a shift. Don't think there's not, friends. There's going to be a shift. Kids are going to come to their parents again and they're going to say, Dad, can you show me how to file a power saw? Don't think they're not. Your grandkids are going to come to you too, and you're going to be grandpa, and the little guy's going to come to you and he's going to say, hey, Gramps, do you ever run a power saw? And you're going to say, I sure did, son. We used to cut firewood with my dad out on the back 40 there, and yeah, we used to file it with a filer guide. A what? So you're gonna pass that kid a gauge? Don't weaken the man's spirit. Don't weaken the young man's spirit. Give him the file and put the power saw down and show the boy how to file it with a file. And if he wants to do it and he's interested in it, he will learn how to do it. And he will become a strong individual and share his knowledge with the next person. Don't think the times aren't coming, because they are. We are going to get a shift to old schoolness again. It's coming. We're going to get sick of all this craziness, all this chuck away world. Okay? It's going to happen. So you better be ready when your grandson comes to you and asks you, how do I file this power saw, Gramps? Are you going to say no? Yeah. Anyways, if you don't know how to file a power saw, you don't know how to file a power saw. You just tell them no. You're better to tell them no than you are to give them some gadget. That I can guarantee you. Okay. I've rambled enough. That was a bit of a rant, I know. Hey, You know, I'm thinking about taking off this bar, this 28 bar off this home light and putting it on this Pioneer. I want to run this Pioneer. This 42.
Anything back from,
Not from, Johnny hasn't gotten back to me. He says, bring it in. I said, no, I got the serial number for you here. So I've given him the serial number. Now, Ajax, are you going by Ajax?
well, I was just going to go to the bank, so I was just going to go to the south end, maybe grab a coffee.
Okay, because could phone Ajax. Just phone. Say, hey, have you got this part?
I guess. They probably don't.
Because they did before. So the other day, friends, I'm down at Ajax, okay? And just getting a couple of goodies. Whoa, look at that sun. Look at that. Let's push you guys over here, shall we? Yeah, let's do this. That's a little better. There it is. Yeah. See that? Look at that P42. They're nice saws. Well, you can easily put a Husky bar on a Pioneer. Smack myself again. On a Pioneer bar. You just got to mill out the bar a bit. So, and I'll tell you, what's a bugger to get on and off is the side cover. The bar side cover, bar plate here. It's a bugger. I actually end up taking the fuel tank lid and the oil tank lid right off. They're hard to get to. Okay, I'm gonna run it right now. We're gonna have a go at it. Let's go have a go at her. Maybe I'll put. Oh no, there's fuel in there. Let's give it a little drink. There we go. Because I don't know. I know you can get pistons for them. If you get lucky, you maybe get a cylinder somewhere, I guess. Isn't that a gorgeous looking power saw, friends? Gosh darn it, that's nice looking. It's a P42. I've got a P40 up there and a P60. And I've got a P51 coming. I like me Pioneers. I've always liked them. Especially after I got that 60. You know what I'm talking about, friends? So today's video, friends, is friends, with the old Pioneer. I got a feeling, friends. I got a feeling she's gonna run good because I have started it before, of course, friends, Aroni, right? Okay, let's do this. There's fuel in it. Let's see how it'll cut this hemlock here. Maybe put the shovel there. There. I'd say 2 or 3 pulls and it's rolling. That I can almost guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you do. I'm gonna put you guys back. Just a couple stepperonis here. There. That's been a little better, friends. Watch it cut. Organ chain. We're gonna choke the power saw. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I pulled the little baffle out. Friends, a phone call came in, so it probably took the video away, but I'm going to tell you something. I love that organ chain out of the box. It's smooth. You know, the one with the little organ thing on the thing there? I love it. Okay? It's sweet. I have full house. This thing is beautiful, but it is scored a bit, so I think it might, the runability might be wreaking havoc a little bit on me. Friends, it pulls. It pulls. What a gorgeous little saw. God, this is, what a saw. We need to cut some more. Let's, you know what I might do? There we go. When I first ran it there, it was screaming. I'm afraid to run it like that. So I turned it down a bit, friends. I richened it up. And I turned the low in so it would hang on and idle. It was fattening up a little bit. Let's be running all right now. It's idling. That is a great, great power saw. Hey friends, that was fun. Hey, woo! Woo! You can take that Honda if you want. Hey friends, I got an idea. Why don't we leave comments in this comment section below the video about what saws you guys want to see me run in this firewood pile here, because we got it here, it's winter. Let me know. I'll do my very best to see, just think of some saws I got and see which one do you want to see run, and let's see if we can make it happen. All right, be kind, friends. Yeah, so friends, that's beautiful. Okay, it is. It's glorious actually. It's low on compression. See that? There's no compression button on this saw. But I saw there was one on my old chainsaw. The chainsaw guy, he had one on there. I gotta be honest, that's lovely. That is just lovely, isn't it, friends? Western. They had another sticker said high performance on there. And they used to put a stack on these, a velocity stack. Yeah. But wow, does that run nice. I wonder if somebody took that governor out of it. You know what I mean? I think somebody took the governor out of it already. Anyway, friends, this is my life. It's just what I do. Power saws, and when I'm not doing nothing, I'm doing power saws and fixing power saws and running power saws and throwing axes and splitting wood, and it's just what I do. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of that on the channel. But another thing I do believe in, and that is being nice to one another. And whenever I come on this channel to see you people, you'll probably hear me talk about something positive. Because in this world today, I think the more positivity we can get and the more reaffirming and lifting people up instead of beating them down is better for everybody. So let's continue to do that here at this channel, friends. Can we make that a thing here? That's what we do here. People come here, maybe they heard that it's nice here. Could you imagine that? Maybe someone heard it was nice over here in the comment section, so they came over to check it out. Not because there was for some other reason. Wouldn't it be nice if it was nice, that's why they came? So let's be nice. And we are. I see the comments. I watch them. I read them. I comment to as many as I can. A lot of newcomers popping into the comment section. I like it. I see is in there. And I comment as best I can. And there'll be other people commenting to you and welcoming you to the channel as well. So thanks again, everybody, for being nice to one another in there. It's just awesome. And I'm happy with this little P42. Yeah, that's the power saw of the day for me. Light, lots of power. Beautiful. Over and out, friends. Be kind.